Today is a expensive but good day at Smoking Still Garage.
Oh shit.
I sold my sim racing rig a few days ago, and today me and Grandad Frank are having a quick cannonball over to Wales to go and pick up Leyton's new race car. He's wanted this for years. He hasn't got any clue what we're up to. He thinks I'm on a training course today, but hopefully by the end of the day we'll have a race car on a trailer and a happy young lad. How do you reckon he's going to react, Grandad Frank, when he sees it?
I reckon he'll be well chuffed.
I hope so. Right, stay tuned. So, we did it. Deal has been done. It's coming home with us. It's getting off 10 o'clock now. It's going to be a long day. Been up since 5 AM, but we're on our way home with Leyton's new car. Hopefully he enjoys the surprise. I'm pretty excited, so I hope he is. Right, we'll get it home. I'll show you it in the daylight. So, here it is. This is a Junior Autocross Special. So it's a fabricated chassis, and they run a 1.2 Vauxhall Corsa engine in the back with distributor and on a carb. There's not much you can do to the engines. This one is it's got a seal, so obviously the idea is to keep it cheap, so you run stock sort of OEM rear suspension, standard Corsa lower arms. By the look of it, you can only adjust the tracking on the rear. You can adjust the camber with these mounts on the top, both sides, and then the front end. So the chassis apparently is a unique chassis built by a company called Unique. I've no idea, never heard of them, can't find anything about them. And then it's got BB front arms. Again, I don't know much about them, but apparently that's what they are. So fully adjustable front arms, and adjustable front shocks. Those are free. You're allowed to have any shocks on there you want, as long as they're not the remote reservoir. Got skinny little brakes. Oh, it's rather expensive. So this car was built in 2018, brand new build, and then apparently the guy built it for his son. His son had no interest, so it pretty much sat until 2025 when the guy I bought it off purchased it for his son. They've raced it for a year, had some really good success with it, and then they've actually upgraded this year to a newer spec car, or a different spec car. So this one came up for sale. So all in all, it's a pretty fresh car. It'll be ideal for Leyton learning, and then we'll go from there. So the idea of buying this for him is, he had the choice. We could either go and do junior Rotax go-karts or do a bit of autocross, but this autocross appealed to me because it just seems a bit more family orientated, a bit friendlier, and the cars, well, there's a bit more around him, but also being that we used to race Formula Fords, we're quite used to dealing with wishbones and rose joints, and I enjoy the setting up side of things. So a couple of things we had to do. I just had to move the pedal box forward. So in the bottom there, it's got an adjustable pedal box, so that was set right back to where the steering wheel is. It had a tiny little kid as a driver before him, so I've moved the pedal box forward. Luckily, I think it's going to fit the seat because I fit in it, so with a similar size. And basically next job now is just to measure it all up, see where it is in terms of tracking and camber angles on the front. I think we're going to have to wind some preload in the front shocks because he's a bit heavier than the last person who was driving it, and every time I get in it, it just goes massively tub in and the shocks bottom out. So we'll try and wind a bit of preload in those front shocks, and then hopefully this weekend we'll get them over to the field and get him doing some laps. Well, first we've got to show him the car, but yeah, I think he's going to be excited. He hasn't got a clue. He knows I'm looking for one. He hasn't got a clue I found one, and he definitely don't know it's hidden here at the moment. So I think he was pretty made up. He's been waiting a couple of years for us to do something with him in terms of karting or car racing. I think he's going to enjoy this. The beauty of Autograss is that once he's joined up and a licensed member of the club, we can go to any race meeting around the country. Apparently we don't even need to enter. The guy who bought it from was a nice guy. He says you don't even need to ring up and enter, you just turn up on the day. So if the weather's looking a bit ropey down our way, we can travel a bit further in the UK, find a meeting that's running and just turn up and take part. Cost wise, I think it's going to be cheaper than karting. I hope. If you don't go ripping corners off it. But I'm sure he's going to have fun. I'm hoping we're all going to have a lot of fun. I like the idea of the races being they're only 5 laps long around a grass oval. So it's short, fast races. Should be good for some content. And, well, you never know. Maybe I'll end up getting one myself. They race a few different classes from these specials. Right up to twin, well, they put twin motorbike engines in the back of these. You got little mini pickups with twin Hayabusas in the back, road cars, standard production cars. There's a lot of different classes to take part in, so seems like a good fun event. Anyway, I'm looking forward to learning about a new form of motorsport that I haven't taken part in. I'm sure Leyton's going to have a great time.
How are you doing this?
So you were worried that I hadn't come home late at night.
That.
Me and Grandad Frank went to Wales.
Wales?
Well, thought it was about time we got you racing. Hasn't got your name on it then. So we better get out of it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well done.
No surprise.
Where'd you use the... Oh, wait. Okay. That's fine.
It's got such weird suspension. It's so bouncy. Yeah. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. many gears has it got?
Only 2.
Only 2?
Yeah. No, he's quick. Second gear's quicker. He's doing 50 mile an hour. You got your first car.
This does feel like a first car actually.
He doesn't know where it looks like.
Oops. Neighbour's probably going insane. Granddad Colin's probably going, oh my god, my grass! Well, that's already ruined him though.
Today is a expensive but good day at Smoking Still Garage.